Hi guys, I am going to show you the mini bag party that I put together to send to 3 hosts that are not local to me, okay? So, remember, first thing to remember is you do not have to have all of this, okay? This is just things, some of these things I've already had. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to have all of these, okay? So what I did was, first thing, catalogs. I have one regular catalog and I have 2 showcase brochures, okay? All labeled with my information. I have a Scent of the Month flyer with the scratch and sniff sticker on it, which I need to label this, actually. Thank you. Where is my... I don't know where my stickers are, but oh, they're right there. Remember that everything needs to be labeled, okay? Everything. Okay. Scent of the Month flyer. Next thing is, I already had these on hand from a previous catalog, and it basically just breaks down the different fragrance systems that we have, so I added that in there. And then I printed off this Valentine's Day flyer that I actually just shared from Courtney P.S., Courtney Holiday. So I'm adding this in there, okay? And then I also made All Is Well samples from the collection that's dropping on the 21st. And I included a flyer in there too, okay? And I just have it all together in this little package so they can smell it. Those are just those felt samples that I did a training on yesterday. I have a scent circle labeled, and I'm going to tell my host she gets to keep all of this, okay? She gets to keep all of this. That is one of the perks of doing a party with me. She can keep all of this stuff. I have a washer whiff, 2 different types of washer whiffs, okay? Clothesline, and then I personally made this one. This is lavender cotton. So we got those 2 samples. I had some Scentsy soak samples that I've had for a while that I'm going to add one in there. I have a Scentsy Fresh sample that I literally made last season that's still current. Add that in there. And then I made these a while back and shared them to the group. I'd have to find the link, honestly. But the rewards are on the back, okay? The only difference between this and the bag party template that I included the other day is the last day to order, okay? This is literally just a card stock, basically. And so I can send these in my on-the-go parties or the mini party bags that I mail to people. And I'm going to make sure that I have the last day to order right here. Okay? Add that in there. And then for fragrances, instead of sending testers, because that can get pretty pricey, what I did was I got this little bag from Target for $1 like last season. I just had it laying around. I actually went and took 1 cube of each of the new returning fragrances, because I already have all the bars, and I took 1 cube and I split it in half. You can split it into 3s or 4s out of 1 cube to get more for your money. I wanted a larger sample, and I just labeled it with a scratch and sniff sticker, okay? If you don't have the scratch and sniff stickers, just make your own label and label it, okay? But all of the new fragrances are in here, so those are the only ones they're going to be able to smell, are these. So I am mailing this to my customer. Obviously, for pricing to mail all of this, it's going to be more because it's not flat. And it's also going to depend on where you're sending it to, the zip code. So for my girl that's getting this, it's costing me $8 to ship it, okay? But $8 is going to be worth it to get PRV from it, okay? Because she's doing a party. She's going to share this with her people. And you notice that I did not put order forms in here. Parties that are not local to me, I do not take personal orders, okay? I'm not doing like local orders to get free shipping. How this works is on this, it already says to order, please scan the QR code with your phone camera. Then in the upper left corner, select your host's name to make sure he or she gets credit for your order. So they are going to have to order online. Unless my host comes to me and she's like, hey, my mom wants to order but doesn't want to pay shipping, then I'll just add it to her order. But ultimately, I'm not going to have to deal with the hassle of my host, who's not local to me, packaging up orders and getting them to her people. Okay? I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to make my host do that. Unless she wants to join and be a consultant, then we can do that and we can talk about that. But ultimately, I like online orders because it takes a lot of the back end work out of your parties, okay? So one of the things I actually just started too is once they go to scan this and then they select their party name, okay? So like my cousin's doing my cousin's wife, so my cousin, I don't really know. My cousin's wife is doing a party for me. I'm sending her this, okay? She gets to keep all of it. She used to be a consultant, so she knows how it works. But one of the new things I did, when her party guests scan this QR code and they click on Carolyn's party, I now update, which I never used to do this, I now personalize and update their party link, okay? So when they go to their party link, there's going to be a picture of my host up there. Picture of my host, a picture of my host and their family. There's going to be a specialized little description for the party. In that description, it's going to have when the last day to order is. It's going to have my phone number. So that way when people click on their party link, if they have questions, it has my personal favorites up there. If they have questions, they can actually directly text me. Okay, so that way they don't have to search my site for my number. But I think that just makes each party feel more personalized. And I'm also going to offer to do a mini Facebook party. I might do a live. I might do like a 2-day event, maybe just a 1-day event, and just share like pictures of the new warmers and stuff like that. But I'm gonna leave that up to my host. I have 3 hosts that have already agreed on me sending them a package. And once I send them this package today and text them and say, hey, your package is on the way, I'm going to say, hey, do you want to set up a Facebook party to go along with it so I can share real life pictures of warmers and stuff like that. So that is what I'm doing. I then put all of this into a poly mailer and I mail it in a poly mailer, okay? $8. Now, another thing that I recently did, in case you don't want to spend that much money, okay? What you could do is keep everything flat. Okay, and what I mean by that is, this is everything that I would send for a flat mail out. This is what I would send for a flat mail out, okay? I would send the catalogs, I would send these felt samples, I would send a scent circle, this is flat, all of this, okay? Plus, as wax samples, and they're not samples, I would say scent samples, this is what I would do. I think I shared this a while back. Okay, so, you know the scratch and sniff sheets that you get, they look like this. Ooh. They look like this, okay? Scratch and sniff sheets, they look like this. Okay, instead of peeling them off, what I did for the new releases for this catalog is I went through and I cut them, and they're still on the paper. I just cut them individually. Okay? So, once I no longer have actual, or if I feel like I have a host who's like, wants to do a party, but I can kind of vibe off them and realize like they're not going to put effort into it, they just want some free stuff, then I would send them these, okay? So I keep them in these little containers. Okay, I do not mix them because the scents will mix. Oh my god, Summer Moonlight is literally my favorite scent ever. So, I cut them up off the sheet. I literally took a, like a large paper cutter and I just cut, okay, so they're individualized. Then what I would do is I would take these, which these are on the Amazon link I shared yesterday. I would take these. I like these versus the plastic baggies because these are smell proof. They are smell proof. I need some water. They are smell proof. So what I would do is I would take, probably since it's a mini bag party, 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and I would put them in this little baggie like this. You don't even have to label them because they're already labeled. Super easy. It's flat, and you can mail them. And I would do this for every single one of the new spring summer scents and add them here and mail them. Then you can mail all of this as flat, and it would probably cost you $3 to send versus $8. Okay? So, this is, I'm going to start doing this once I run out of cubes of wax. But I like doing the cubes of wax. The $8 is going to be worth it because I know all of my customers who are hosting are going to rock it out. So I want to kind of like give them like a little extra something, okay? So then they can keep all the cubes, warm them when their party's done, all of that. So I hope that helps. If you guys have questions, let me know. Also, check your news tab today. The All Is Well collection was supposed to launch next Monday, the 14th. But it's delayed, so it's not launching until the 21st. Okay? So, love you guys. I'll see you later.